Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys today. And today we're playing some motherfucking dragons. It has been far too long since we feature SHYVANA on the channel, and we got a new toy for the archetype. We're running a full set of the Protective Broodfather, which is an 8-mana 7/7 with Fury that says upon attack, you draw a unit. If it's a dragon, you summon it attacking. And in case you're wondering, if you summon another Protective Broodfather, you get to trigger the effect again, which is why we're going with a full set of this 8-drop instead of going with a full set of the Eclipse Dragon, which is what we focused on in prior versions of this Demacian Target Rune combination. Also, fun note, for those of you who don't know, Protecting Broodfather is essentially the counterpart of the Stalking Broodmother. You know, like they are... Like you can't see her in the art here, but if you open the art for the, that would have been some insane foreshadowing. But if you open up here, you can see the protective, the stalking, bro. He's a stalker, you know, he's a protector, he's a stalker. And yeah, you can see them both on the art, which I think is pretty neat. So yeah, this card is the tits, man. I've had a lot of fun with this archetype, and dragons were much better, or felt much better than I expected them to. Because nowadays, when you look at Demacia Targan, it's hard to think of the deck as not just a purely inferior version of Faded with Pantheon. You know, I believe Faded is right now like the most broken mechanic in the game personally, and I feel like it does overshadow a lot of other mid-range decks. But this deck has a lot of great things going on for it. If you guys see, when it comes to our curve, especially with our spells, we're not running, instead of going full set of single combat and then focusing on concerted strikes, we're actually going with triple copy of Strafing Strike. And the reason behind this is not necessarily because of the extra synergy with dragons, which allow us to heal too, which is pretty relevant, but more than anything is because we're used to playing very big, expensive units with this deck that benefit more from cheap, fast-speed strike spells rather than something like Concerted Strike, which we're still running, but I feel it's more important to be able to drop something like an Eclipse Dragon and still be able to make use of our spell mana to disrupt something our opponent wants to do. We have these huge bodies that make these cards more powerful than on most decks, and that's why we're focusing on a full set of the strike spells and then going with the Concerted on top. We got a one-off of Jarvan. I don't believe in a triple SHYVANA, triple Aurelion Sol lineup. I feel like that's always going to be inferior because you're never going to be playing more than one Aurelion Sol in a game, and drawing multiple Aurelion Sols means you're drawing into many of these Sky's Ascent, which doesn't really do anything. Jarvan is amazing in a deck like this because people gotta block dragons, otherwise they die, right? So people don't want to generally die, and therefore they progress Jarvan's level up very easily, and Jarvan allows us to provide a lot of pressure. And Jarvan alongside Protective Broodfather is amazing. It leads just one unit on the board can actually just be 3 huge dragons attacking, or even more if you get, you know, lucky and you chain the Protective Broodfathers, right? It's a very fun deck to play, man. It's been a while since I played like a straightforward Demacia mid-range like this, and it felt really... I had a great time, honestly. You know, we had a really good run in Masters rank, and we faced all sorts of meta decks, so I think today's session is pretty solid. And that's basically all I gotta say. Big shoutouts to Ruin Dragon Guard, very neat 3-drop. We're playing Dragon Chow, you know, the tragedy of Legends of Runeterra. And we actually do play onto the lore a little bit in today's video. We got Herald of Dragons to ramp into our dragons, which is very important, especially considering we have some high-end stuff here. And then we have a couple of copies of Petricide Broadwing. You know, normally I would be looking at playing something like the, where's her name? The Dragon Guard Lieutenant, who I love as a character and the voice line and everything, but unfortunately, this thing is just too good, and it's important for us to be able to one-shot stuff like Elise while leaving a body behind, right? Like, it's generally just more useful all across, and that's why we're resorting to 2 copies of it, though, because we're not emphasizing too much on that. Very important to run a full set of Sharp Sight, because elusives are a thing, even though after the nerf, and that's still pretty damn, like, the nerf is less noticeable in a deck like this because our stats are just so high to begin with, right? But yeah, I'm pretty much rambling at this point. When it comes to the mulligans, keep the Dragon Chows, the Herald of the Dragons. Generally always keep SHYVANA because it's very easy to, you know, be able to ramp into her or be able to set up a Ruin Dragon Guard into her as well with your upcoming draws. And sometimes, you know, depending on the matchup, also keep Screeching Dragon as well. And that's basically have a soul day. Hope you guys enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go. Let's play some dragons. With the Demacia mirror like this with Bard, we actually may get out muscled, which is a bit crazy. Alright, let's see. Alright, so sharp sight. I kind of want to go for a full mulligan. I gotta believe I could find, you know, the ramp, the chow. This looks much better. Like Dragon Guard is neat. Ooh. I gotta think here. It's not as clear because the odds of a Broadwing are pretty high, so playing Herald of Dragons here may be a mistake instead of waiting for the next round to play her. I'm gonna play another Chow instead. Yeah, there's a challenger, see. There's a lot of challengers. So now we're just gonna wait.
Break their spirits and their swords.
Now we take the hit. And develop you.
Come hither, you beasts of glory.
So we can get a bit of an edge here.
The end of this world draws near.
Yeah, this line of play makes a lot more sense. Sharp sight could protect a lot of these, so I see no reason not to just go for this here. If they poppy, that's a problem. I'm gonna pass, because if they poppy, we're in big trouble there, and I need to have access to my Strafing Strike here. I can't let them play poppy on curve and just punish me with an attack here. My dragon can challenge, but can also hold the line. So we're gonna go instead. We're gonna resort to this Strafing Strike. We got some buffs as well. Okay, no poppy then.
The prophecies ring true.
Have some fucking prophecy. All right, they're coming.
Run them through.
They're coming. Going face. Going face. Going face. I could Strafing Strike here, but I don't see the point when we have mana disadvantage.
As foretold.
I'm gonna pass here, and then we're gonna play the Ruined Dragon Guard. Because now we have double Dragon's Clutch, we got Strafing Strike, we got options to counter their plays.
No reinforcement.
I could Dragon's Clutch here. That Strafing Strike is huge. That Strathing Strike is absolutely
Wouldn't be a
huge.
quest without some danger.
No, 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 no.
Like that pain.
Not gonna let it slide, baby. Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
You're covered.
Okay, so that's the last unit. That's the last card that we see from them. They have 2 challengers here, so if I use here over here, I take away one of their challengers. They drag 2. They can drag another one here. They don't have lethal no matter what. So I gotta do what best I can to actually preserve my units. So maybe this here. And they drag that, that, and that, and we survive on 1. And that's enough to retaliate. How does it feel? Living on 1, baby! Come at me! These 3 get to exchange with mine. And you ain't got it. You need 1 more. We barely living. Yep. Am I overwhelmed? Gonna take you out. Beautiful. Just making sure I'm recording. Because sometimes I like start a game and I forget to record, man. And it sucks. Alright? I want to play the protected Broodfather. Just because I need it for the thumbnail, okay? Alright, good attitude. I appreciate it.
Where were my comrades?
Hey! Synergy, baby! Totally mattered. GG, Chris. Okay, that was satisfying. That was tight, man. That was a tight, classic mid-range battle. And no dragon. It's your boy Fizz. In a matchup that's honestly pretty spooky here. I want to keep the Herald of Dragons always. We want to keep the Sharp Sight. This is absolutely essential. I'm going to keep the Screeching Dragon just because I can ramp into it. Sharp Sight is very important. Okay.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Finally, some action.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Let the blood boil, half-dragon.
Break them.
I've got the reins.
Hopefully they didn't get like a ravenous flock off of this. Alright. I mean, at least it's 3 mana, right? Like, it could have been much worse.
To serve the greater good. The end of this world draws near.
This should stop most attacks, yeah. And now we can play the Ruined Dragon Guard here. And get to work.
How soon Demacia forgets.
We need to control the board no matter what. And preserve these Sharp Sights for Fizz. So now they're fishing for like random answers here.
I haven't been alone. You are quite right. No reinforcement. She does it.
Wallop. I'm gonna go for a Strathy Strike. Because for 2 mana, I don't really know... Okay, they can have that, yeah. Alright. But at least we stopped the Riven from developing. And we take that Elixir of Wrath out of them, right? Okay. Well, that's annoying that they hit both of our sharp sights. Well, now they know we have them. We're gonna let that hit go through. Because we're not threatened by a Minotaur Reckoner. A Fallen Reckoner, rather. And we just draw into the Broodfather here.
How does it feel?
Which gives us more than enough of a body to deal with Fizz with Sharp Sight. And hopefully we can draw a dragon and flood the board here. With single combat.
Where were my comrades?
Nice! Oh, the chain, baby! Nice! Okay, we just gotta not die next round. We have double Sharp Sight. Got leveled up Jarvan as well. If they have a Fallen Reckoner, we can easily just block into it. My units are very... This is worth gold, right? Like next turn, we have to make sure that we can easily use both if needed. Okay, well, I'm going to try... to shut that out. They need 1 mana here. Alright. We had to try it.
When will I find peace?
Okay, so 1 Reforge, 1 card that they made there, which is likely that. Let's pass. Overwhelm.
Make these pieces whole.
I don't think committing to the single combat preemptively is smart when it's their attack turn.
Tide's coming in.
This is just +2. This is just +2. They can drag her though, is the problem. They can drag her, and if they do, what's the worst case scenario? Let's pass. Can I play into a pokey stick here?
No reinforcement.
Fight on! For Demacia! Ours is but to do and die.
No looking back.
I think maybe I should have used another sharp sight here, to be honest, because dying to pokey stick is really sad here. But that's the only thing that we died to. That's the only thing that we died to. We gotta go for it.
Once more, soldier of Demacia!
Do we have him? Okay, so if they spawn another one here, we should definitely have him no matter what. Yeah. Because they're gonna Whirly Death here. Dragons! Assemble! Hey! Hey! There we go!
Fine work, soldier. Fine work.
Alright, VA go. Without Katarina. Always prefer running into this version. We got Dragon Chow. We got double Chow with Ruined Dragon Guard. That feels really strong. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, we're keeping a 5-drop in hand, but we're just curving really nicely into it. Love having Jarvan as well. The Dragon Guard with Chow here is just like double of them. The snowball potential is real, mate.
There's nothing to fear.
I'm gonna get rid of Elise next round.
Skitter out from the darkness.
I'm gonna take that hit. Because we don't want our Chow to go down easily. To a flock here. Press level up.
How soon Demacia forgets.
Good stat lines here to protect.
Everything burns.
That works out really well for us. All right, Dragon. we're staying true to the lore, that's for sure. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is just insane. Obviously, it's gonna warrant a vengeance from them because this thing is just absolutely nuts. All right. Having these strike spells with this huge ass body just gives us the ability to shove anything. They're trying to go wide on us. Like, that's what they're trying to do. And honestly, that's fine.
See how you like it.
serve my people with pride.
It's just Spider City, bruh. I could play Jarvan here, but I'd rather just go Dragon and Dragon.
Careful, Sephiroth. Fear nothing.
Definitely want to deny the card draw. Nice. Jarvan's leveled up. So SHYVANA. Me! And we're thick as hell.
Seen plenty of killing. Never gets old.
I don't really mind this thing like staying around. I can always trade into it. It's not big enough right now. It's not big enough right now, and we got the Jarvan here. We got another SHYVANA as well. I'll gladly trade these two. And I just want to play you, man. Protecting Broodfather, bro. Gotta protect. Gotta gear up for one hell of an attack. Alright, sure. That's interesting. Just wanted to know that. Okay. Now we're going in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going in. Let's do this.
Soldiers of Demacia!
Stand with me! Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa.
Ours is but to do and die.
Bad Papa. The power!
The skies darken with their approach.
I see no reason not to play her there.
With me!
Because if I do top deck something, like any dragon here, I can play it for less. I mean, Jarvan just gets to kill this for free. Which means we vengeance there. Which means we Strathy strike here. Bam, bididum, bididum. Bro, this deck is slapping. This deck is actually slapping. Hey, how about some oh, sure. Get some free growth on that. I think that'll do. Dude! Not bad, huh? Alright, more Viego. Let's see. I want to keep the Petricide because of Elise. Good trade into that. I like these strike spells, but I also would like some momentum. I think I can drop I think I can drop the spells for now, to be honest. Try to find the better curve. You generally never want to mulligan away SHYVANA. Like, she's just good. You know what I'm saying? She's great. Man, this one off of Jarvan has been putting in the massive work. You can never convince me to go triple Aurelion solo. That's just never right in this deck, I think.
Come closer.
I don't bite.
Fight.
I get to spawn the unit because we don't attack on even, but it is what it be. Because now we get to clear her. progress Jarvan's level up as well. We gladly pass here. We got no plays. I think they may have some removal here, so I'd rather drop the White Flame Protector first. Because if they have Arachnoid Sentry into Flock, for example... Okay. Well, I'm going SHYVANA.
I serve my people with pride.
Because their Viego is not big enough to prevent us from attacking with these. Yeah, that wouldn't work for that level up. I see no reason not to. Like, they haven't built up anything. Like having this protected Broodfather here. I've seen some lists with like 2 copies of this, right? But I just, like the fact that it can summon itself and it can trigger again just makes me want to play 3. It's a good card, like it's legitimately a good card. Like once it comes onto the board, like it's just, especially with a card like Dragon's Clutch, it's very powerful. What you got for me, Gerard? I don't think you can afford to play a Viego here.
every Skyrim memento I've earned. What are you staring at?
Sharp sight. Fuck. Alright, this may be the turn to just draw. No Viego, very important. What am I fearing for 4 mana? Not much.
The dragon's rage claws to get out.
I'm gonna play SHYVANA. I'm gonna play SHYVANA.
Come face me.
If they want to use Disintegrate or something. Flock. We're getting card advantage here, so. Alright, they had all the flocks. Maybe we can expect a. We could expect a.
She waits for me beyond the ridge, my queen.
It's a big hit they're taking. I was gonna say an invasive Hydrovine, but Viego here is easier for us to handle. Oh, that Jarvan top deck is glorious. Absolutely glorious. And now, thanks to the Eclipse Dragon, I can play Protected Broodfather and still have a combat spell at my disposal. The moment they commit a Vengeance, we can easily retaliate. They're running low on cards, and we're not running out of gas anytime soon. But I would love to be able to play Protected Broodfather this turn because it can lead to a massive open attack here. Okay. At least we draw, right? And we have the ability to rally here anyways. But leveling up Jarvan is also really, really important. That's fine, though. Again, we're getting all the value here.
We fight till we're ragged!
We fight again! This Jarvan, man. This one off of Jarvan. Oh my god. It adds so much pressure. I'd like to commit. No, I don't think it's smart to commit here. I think we need to play. We need to keep options open at all times.
Do they still mourn? Do they even remember? Full Ren Wall.
I'm just gonna play the Eclipse Dragon. I'm gonna make use of my mana. I have so many plays. I'm just not running out of gas, and I'm threatening them all the time. Yeah, exactly. This Cataclysm is just an insane pressure machine here.
Come hither, you beasts of glory!
We're gonna play slow. They have very few cards, so the more we get out of them, the better. That's good.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Let the blood boil, half-dragon.
The summit's final trial!
They're like, fuck this shit.
None face a dragon and win.
That's 4 games, 4-0. We had a hell of a session. Holy crap. Play dragons. Dragons be good.